Hey guys, Shoutout here, and today I am bringing you tech news from across the internet. And I'm here with my good friend Kirk, and let's get
How's
started. Alright, so
how's it going, guys?
first story today is going to be about. Sorry, what's the card game?
Magic the Gathering. Yes.
Alright, so what's happening with that?
Uh, there has been two cards that are banned in a well-known format, modern. Summer Bloom and Splinter Twin are actually just got banned. Are in effect today of the recording, uh, Friday the 22nd. Pretty much if you don't know, Splinter Twin and Summer Bloom are a combo that if they come up in the deck, that you will most likely lose, and you will lose. Pretty much the statement that Wizards said, which Wizards owns Magic the Gathering, or is the developers of it. They pretty much said decks that are this strong can hurt diversity by pushing the decks out of like the decks that defeat it, right? So pretty much you no other decks can play this deck because it's too overpowered. And I agree too, because when I played against Splinter Twin, it is a pain in the butt. They can win on turn 3, and it's I think it's a good banning. Summer Bloom really didn't have to go, but Splinter Twin did. I think that's a very good idea that
So it's
Wizards did that. And
so they
yeah.
just banned it so that it's more evenly matched for players.
I'd say so, yeah. And the Splinter Twin decks that these players were doing, if they had the money to do it, it was about a $2,000 deck. So if they had the money to do it, they were winning every tournament they went to. And they
Yes.
actually the last 4 Pro Tours um were all Splinter Twins. So it was very big money that you pretty much, it was a pay to win, pretty much.
Okay.
And yeah, it's a very nice banning, I'd say, now that it's gonna people like it. Some people that play Twin aren't gonna be really aren't that happy, but it's gonna be, in the long run, I think, a good thing about it. And yeah, that's all I have for today.
Alright. So if you guys want to check out that full story, it's going to be linked in the description, which all these stories will have the link for the story, so you guys can go and read up on what's more of what's going on. We're just summarizing it. So for
Hmm.
next story, we have that AMD's new graphics processing unit will be available in 2016. Now this is the
Man,
uh, Polaris GPUs, which are supposed to be competing against the new ones from Nvidia. But Nvidia hasn't announced anything, so it's kind of, well, is it really going to happen? Is it not? Like, which one's going to come out on top within the next 2 years here? So
which in your mind, who do you think, which one's gonna be better,
I'm still going with Nvidia.
or which one would? Yeah, that's why I think that. Yeah, me too.
AMD is very one one system that's all AMD is basically that would be a really good system, but it doesn't play well nicely with other, like if you have an AMD chip, it doesn't play nicely with an Nvidia graphics card.
Hmm.
So it's it's iffy. I've never went with AMD. I know somebody that has loved it, but he also went with all AMD. Second, he got an Nvidia chip. That was it. He went with an Intel processor as well. So these
Yeah.
new graphics cards are supposed to have high bandwidth memory, which is GDDR5, which is your graphics, how fast your graphics get processed to your computer and then
Yep.
to your screen.
Yep.
So it could be interesting. It's supposed to be out in 2016, so I'm looking forward just to see the specs that it is. They rendering a frame for several hours is what it's supposed to be really good at, and they claim that CAD cam and VFX content creators are going to absolutely love their chips. So we'll see. I CAD cam has ran well for me on my two NVIDIA graphics cards that I've had. So eventually, I'm hoping to see what AMD would do for it.
Yeah.
So,
I agree.
so for our next story, we have that Minecraft Education is here. This one's really cool.
This is, yeah.
Like, the picture in the article is of a Minecraft made eye. Like, it's literally the inner workings of an eye that they made in Minecraft so that kids can explore and find out exactly what it is. So, and it aims to have kids explore real world places. One of the places that they said was the pyramids. They said the pyramids is somewhere where they want you to explore, but you can't take kids there, so therefore they can do it in Minecraft. Hey, if it teaches them history, I think
It's just, yeah, it's all around just, I think, a very good idea. Like, I remember this time in elementary school, I had a project that it was like you had to build your house, right? It was a French project, so you had to build your house and you had to do all these things. And I said to my teacher, I had a iPod. I think it was an iPod, whatever, iPod Touch at the time. And I said, you think like maybe I could do this and then show it to you? And she said, yeah. And that was probably one of the best things I had to do. You're playing a video game that almost every single kid likes, but at the same time you're learning and it's just, I think, all around a good idea.
yeah, and like same thing for me for my grade 12 drafting class. My teacher basically told me go do a project, do it however you want, some kind of drafting program. And I went any, and I was basically marking myself because I was the only grade 12 drafter. And she told me, yeah, go right ahead. So I used Minecraft and I built a huge building complex, and it had heating, which I used mods so that I could get the realism into it, and
Yep.
got a really good mark because I could use Google SketchUp, but at the time I didn't have my powerful computer, and Google SketchUp does not work on your everyday Dell computer or a small laptop.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I ended up having to use Minecraft, and it worked extremely well. Worked at school as well. So in the end, it was perfect.
And
Through a project.
when these kids learn about this at school, most likely some of them are going to be going home and playing this game at the same time, because you play the game, right, and you can learn in it. But they're going to be in the game doing whatever they're going to be doing. Maybe they're on a prison server, maybe they're on like a faction server. There's all kind of servers, Skyblock. But they'll see something in the game and it'll remind them of what they learned in school. That's what I have yet to become. Like with math, right? You do this stuff and you do it and you're like, man, I'm never going to learn this. And so far, I've never really used a lot of it that I've learned in school, which I think if they keep reminding themselves what they learned, it's just they're going to remember it for a long time.
Yeah.
I just think it's, yeah.
So, and it's...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something that most people do have already, so... And some of the new things about the Education Edition from the main edition is that's going to have an improved mapping feature so that you're not getting lost at all. And it's also going to have an in-game camera and scrapbook so that you can take pictures of things. A teacher could do a scavenger hunt, and they have to have those things in their scrapbook by the end of the class. So some really good ideas there. The only thing that's going to hurt it is the fact that it's going to rely on the teacher-created worlds. So a teacher has to spend time making the world. Like, there's going to be a few created ones, and I know I would actually probably volunteer to do something. If somebody gave me a plan, I think it'd be really cool to go in and help create a world in Minecraft for these kids. Like, I love games. I love building things in Minecraft, and I mean, I went into CAD/CAM engineering. I was really into design. Fortunately, not engineering, but that's besides the point. But and now what I'm doing, I'm coding computers, so I could even code some stuff for those teachers and plugins, and I think this would be a really cool thing to work on as well. So,
it's I have a 2 thumbs up for that one for sure.
Yeah, that one I think is going to go really well. So for our next story, Star Wars Episode 8 is delayed until December of 2017.
No!
I've never seen any of the Star Wars.
Oh, Nathan, you're missing out, buddy. Yeah,
So,
but this is a. I can't wait till it comes out. I love the Star Wars. I love the new Star Wars. It was ridiculous. It's got me hooked back in again. And me and Shoutout are going to the next one for sure together, and we're gonna bring some people along and just we'll review it for you guys if it's still going strong after this. So
yeah,
yeah.
I think that'd be fun. For me, first
Mm-hmm.
time seeing a Star Wars might give a little bit of an skewed opinion that some people may like and some people might not.
Exactly, it's your opinion. So if you don't like it, get the hell out. And if you like it, exactly, it's good to go.
So another thing that was announced this week, AMD Zen CPUs to come in 2016. This is AMD's competition to the Skylake of Intel. I don't have a Skylake. I have a friend who has it, and we've overclocked, and those Skylakes are nice for low power. AMD says that they could do the same amount of performance for less power. We'll have to see what it actually does, but unfortunately these Zen CPUs are only available at the end of 2016 in high-end PCs. So they're going to be 8 cores or more, and they're going to be only in your custom-built PC. They won't be in your Dell off-the-shelf PC. But
Yeah, that's the only downside. But in the long run, people that are building PCs are going to be the one actually using it for its use. So I think in the long run, it's what it should be there for.
yeah, especially an 8-core CPU, it's expensive. You're only going to get that in your $1,000 or over. And
Yeah.
servers is supposed to be early 2017 that they're going to get the chip, which AMD's trying for servers. I'm waiting to see how that goes, because that could be interesting. It's mostly Intel and IBM based, so that'd be cool if AMD can get their hands in there too. A little bit more competition and maybe lower prices. Especially with the dollar the way that it is, it would be nice to get some competition and lower prices.
And I just want to add something real quick.
Yeah.
The new set for Magic the Gathering actually just released today. Oath of the Gatewatch actually came out today. I bought a box, didn't pull anything good for you Magic nerds. But yeah, I'm just putting that out there.
All right.
The new one just came out. But yeah, let's keep going.
All right. So, Windows 10 update. It is out for preview members today. But if you're a preview member and you can get out of it and you're a gamer, do it. Because the only thing that adds is Edge history info. When you click and hold on your back and forward buttons, it gives you the history of the web pages. But
wow, okay, that's awesome. I like that.
yeah, that's a really good addition. People were complaining about it. They put it in. But the only problem is with the update, it crashes your system when entering full screen on major games. So you open up, it's minimized, and the big ones are Witcher 3, Fallout 4, all Assassin's Creeds, Tomb Raider, and Metal Gear Solid 5. Those are the big ones that crash your whole system. The other thing...
For sure. Yeah, keep going.
The other thing that's starting to bug me a little bit is my network card keeps... Every time that I update, I have to go and get the drivers off of Intel to go to a lower version. If you have a wireless card, not just the one on your motherboard, there's incompatibility issues, and the old drivers won't help you. You gotta wait for the patch. So if you're doing wireless card or gaming a lot, try not to get this if you're a preview member. Fortunately, if you are, you know what you're signing up for. You're looking for bugs, so... Xbox for a little bit for you, so...
Yeah.
Alright. So, and then with that too, really cool new product, Fender headphones. Fender, who's made guitars and amps, acquired, I'm going to butcher this name, Arsonics. Think that's what it is?
Arsonics, yeah, I think that's pretty good.
So they acquired them, and they came out to make these really cool looking headphones. There was an article that put them into little art, and it was really cool. So I'll link that down in the description below as a little bullet point to this article. Now, these headphones are not cheap. In the States.
No.
So in the States, they
Oh.
start at
Oh
$99
my.
and rise to $500. For
And
us
then
here
you
in
come
Canada,
to.
because we're in
Oh
Canada,
my
you
gosh.
have to add 1 point. No. Yeah. Because
Yeah,
the
yeah.
exchange rate's 50 cents. So $4.99 is going to be $750. And
Oh
$100
my
is going to be
gosh, it's
150.
ridiculous.
So
Mhm.
it sucks,
Yeah.
but I'm looking at electronics all the time and going, oh, yeah, that's gone up $100 since last I looked.
Mm-mm. Just
So,
not because it's went up, just because of the damn exchange. Yeah.
yeah, the exchange is really hurting us here in Canada. It's,
Yeah. Actually, I heard on the radio today. I was in the car, in the truck, and I was driving down the road, and the radio station prank called a oil company and asked for a some deep fried chicken, and if they could just have the grease, because deep fried chicken at KFC is now more than a bucket of oil in Canada.
yeah, which 60 cents a liter for
Which is,
gas? It feels
yeah,
good.
that doesn't. It feels good. It feels good. Like, I guess that is a good side. You can fill up your whatever with a good amount, not as much as you. It's usually at like 107.
Yeah, for half tank on the car, it
Yeah,
was $20, and for half tank on the truck, it was $35.
that's pretty good.
It was really awesome. So,
Hmm.
and
Oh yeah.
today, Microsoft Surface Pro 4 and the Microsoft, I think it's the Surface Book, get some updates.
Yep.
You can go higher specs. You can get a 1 terabyte hard drive, a Core i7 chip, 16 gigabytes of RAM, but it comes at a cost. It's gonna
No,
be
yes, it does.
it's gonna be quite a bit more money. And I actually think the 1 terabyte uh no, I don't think it's a solid state. I think that is just a regular hard drive. So I mean, 1 terabyte hard drives are becoming more and more popular, and I mean, as it is, we have a 3.84 read SSD, which is huge to be a SSD. It's
Mhm.
I have a 1 terabyte hard drive, and it's actually smaller than that. So it's really
Wow.
cool what we're accomplishing. So um,
Hmm. Very.
oh no, it is a solid state, spacious 1 terabyte solid state drive. So that's really nice. And with that announcement, they also have a gold Surface Pen. And the gold Surface Pen is actually
Nice.
available in all countries. However, the new higher spec Surface Book and Surface Pro 4 are only available in US and Canada. They haven't said when it's coming to other
Nathan.
countries. Yep.
Oh, okay. Do you know why the reason is that it's only in U.S. and Canada so far?
I don't actually. It never really said or anything, and
Okay.
it's there's a lot of things. Like one other thing, some things are released in other countries. Some are here. I'm guessing the
Hmm.
higher specs surfaces will be coming to other countries eventually, but with the way
For
the
sure.
trade is
Yep.
right now, people are also becoming very just wait. So we'll definitely have to see
Cool.
what that brings. So,
Yeah, for sure.
all right, YouTube, we're gonna take a little bit of a break, and then in the next episode, due to network constrictions, I can only do 20-minute episodes. But we are going to be bringing you more news in the next episode.
For
So
sure.
comment and like on all these stories. Go check them out in the link. I'll see you guys in the next episode.
Bye bye.